Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Thank you very much for coming to my channel, for watching my videos, for all of your kindness, all of your love, your support and your wonderful comments. I'm very grateful to all of you. Thank you. Today we've got a little bit more general, broad reading, and it's about a message that was meant to find you today, something that you have to know at the moment, maybe some answers that you were looking for. And I was quite open with my intention, so whatever comes through, whatever aspect of your life, whatever message, so be it. I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everyone who chose the white obsidian stone. Let's see what it is that you have to know right now. And we've got the 8 of Wands, Friend, 4 of Wands, Old Woman, 7 of Wands, and Melancholy. Pile 1. There is this feeling that almost like choosing who to let in. Inside of your heart, inside of your space where you are, inside of your mind, your soul. It's how do I explain it? I feel like in the past there were many people, well, a few people for sure, that tried to get closer to you, tried to get into communication with you, tried to get to know you, maybe new people, maybe someone from the past with the 8 of Wands and Friend, who were kind of love bombing you, or were trying to get your attention, or were trying to get into some kind of constant communication, maybe to do something for you, maybe to chat with you here and there. I don't feel like they are bad people, those who are trying to get to know you, people who are reaching out to you. And it's something that's happened very recently is a few weeks ago, or maybe during the last month, that time frame. I see someone trying to reach, grab your attention, reach to you and talk with you, maybe get to know you, or maybe to discuss something, or maybe get closer with you, or maybe to reach some sort of trust of yours. Well, gain your trust. And it's almost like it's too many things at once. It's things sped up. The dynamic increased here. With the 8 of Wands, it's a very fast card. Almost a little bit overwhelming. And for some reason, I feel like you were not ready for it. Either you were not ready for it, or you were... there is something else that you treasure more at this point in your life, that you are putting much more focus on. And that's stability. And that's your comfort, that's your home, that's this feeling of everything is good. I have my own basis, I have my own safe haven with this 4 of Wands. It's interesting, I'm getting this feeling that you being this old lady or an old man who is just, I'm done with all of the excitement and ups and downs of life and the roller coasters and drama and emotions and all of that. I just want to have a peace of mind, to have my own beautiful environment, to have my own place, maybe even a house for some of you. Just a very safe living situation and stability. Stability in my money, stability in my relationships, peace of mind, just tranquility. Feeling like everything is good. I want to rest. It's almost like I want to finally feel like all is well. All is well. like something will last, like everything. It's very interesting with this Four of Wands. It's almost like you are a homebody to me. That's how you feel to me at the moment. Just someone who is not very excited about going out there and trying their luck and socializing and achieving something like in society, career-wise, or whatever it is, maybe in relationships, trying to find someone special. It's almost like, give me a break. That's how you feel to me. Give me a moment for myself. Or maybe that's something you are asking from the people who try to love bomb you or get into communication with you or somehow catch your attention. Very recently, that's what I'm seeing here for sure. Maybe an old friend tried to reach out, literally. Maybe someone like an ex-partner. But someone who has quite good intentions for you in regards to you. I don't feel like it's a bad person. But it's almost as though you see the Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands. These are very different energies, very different in nature. Eight of Wands is all about excitement, passion, interesting conversations, humor, traveling. It's fast, it's very fast. Here and there, how to explain it? Definitely no stability at all. Very intense communication. You have to be alert for it somehow. You have to have your senses alert, your emotions peaking. If that's, I'm not sure if you understand what I'm trying to say. Hopefully. And the Four of Wands, where you are at the moment right now, it's totally different. It's all about stability, all about home, all about safety, security. It's this feeling of everything is good. I'm sitting here drinking my evening tea, my dog is playing around, my loved ones are committed to me, we are in a serious, stable, honest relationship, maybe even marriage. That's what you want. You don't want excitement and roller coasters and maybe even friends with benefits, if that's your situation. For some of you with the Eight of Wands and friend, that's something I'm getting here too. Or meaningless conversations that you're being bombarded with. That's not what you want. You want peace, you want comfort, you want... there's something also about you've grown up. You've grown up. You're more serious about what you want at the moment. At this point in your life, in your development, you're more... I have lived. I don't know how to explain it. I have tried it all. Now I just want the simple pleasures of life, the simple things that everybody is working towards on their journey in life. Be it marriage, be it family. Very family-oriented energy here with this Four of Wands. I want good living conditions. I'm tired of maybe being a digital nomad, traveling all the time, or maybe renting little apartments in different cities, countries, if you've been traveling in the past, because we've got the Eight of Wands here. If not, I feel like the majority of you just want some sort of, yes, comfort. Knowing that something, whether it's circumstances of your life, the conditions of your living, or it's a person or relationship, or even a job, knowing that this thing will be there tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and 10 years after, and when I'm old and grey, and it will still be here. It won't fly away somewhere. It won't be gone with the wind. Yeah. First, I feel like many of you are quite focused on where you live right now. Maybe some of you are trying to purchase a home, find the perfect apartment, find a place geographically where you would be happy living. And it's somehow also connected to how you feel inside of you emotionally. It has to match where I'm living, the people that are surrounding me, the environment, the place, apartment or house or whatever it is, has to be something that's almost giving me these good vibes, this positivity, joy, happiness. And family, I feel like many of you are very much ready for a family or for serious stuff, for commitment. The Four of Wands is also the energy of marriage, of stability, of celebrating a wedding. We literally have these two people celebrating their marriage, like in traditional tarot. So yeah, there could be a message for many of you too. For many of you as well here. Oh my gosh, it's full moon, and every full moon I get so overwhelmed. It's almost like my mind is faster than, and my emotions, than my speech, especially when it's a different language. So if you don't understand me, I apologize. It's a very overwhelming energy, full moon in Cancer today. Future energies. You see, there is this feeling that you are protecting what it is that you want, fighting for your standards, fighting for your needs, fighting for your lifestyle that you want, fighting for your beliefs in regards to the situation, be it a relationship, be in your living situation. I feel like you are, with the Seven of Wands, you'll continue to fight for it and not settle for less. But there's this feeling of sadness and loneliness that comes with it too. Almost like I have to sacrifice the fun, or like the what's the how is it called? Instant gratification that many people are after. That's something you are sacrificing here for the big dream that you've got. I'm so sorry, you guys, my dog was moving the camera, so I had to restart. But I was saying, it's with the Seven of Wands, I feel like you're going to fight and protect what it is that you want, your final dream, your big desire for this beautiful home or family, or some sort of perfect living situation that you want, a house maybe for some of you, or a stable committed relationship as well, I'm sensing here with this Four of Wands, or marriage even. And everything that doesn't live up to that, everything that is distracting you or getting too much of your attention, of your time, is not going to stick with you for too long. You're going to cut it off, cut the people off, cut the communication off, some sort of distractions, be it the people, be it maybe even friendships that are not serving you anymore, all for the good of the bigger picture. But it feels like a sacrifice to me, because the Seven of Wands is clarified here by the melancholy. There's sadness that comes with it. There's this feeling of maybe loneliness, maybe if I could, I wouldn't do it. But I know there is something bigger for me. And with a bitter heart, with a bittersweet feeling, with a heavy heart, I'm going to make that decision. I'm going to fight. I'm going to protect myself, my boundaries, my desire, my maybe even a lifestyle that you want to lead in the future. But maybe there are some people who are dragging you down, back down to how you used to live, something that you've known before, or something that they want you to participate in. Maybe even a family member here for some of you. But maybe a past lover, maybe a friend circle. But it's almost like, I know that I'll be sad for some time. I know that I might feel blue here and there and feel like I want to go back sometimes to the fun, to the good times. And but then it's a fighter spirit. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to fight for what I believe in, for the picture of my future, regardless, that final picture that I want to manifest and live in the future, regardless of how sad and painful emotionally it might feel now. It's like sacrificing the sad moments, sacrificing the happy moments, or some sort of like distractions for something bigger. For this, I feel like it's for this Four of Wands energy for many of you. Beautiful home, family, comfort, committed relationship, a very positive energy, very stable, and like something that won't go anywhere. Even when the seasons change, even if you change and become older, even if your partner changes, whoever you end up with eventually, and become old, and even through difficulties, you'll still stick around. That's what you want. Stick around, stick together. Yeah, interesting. You're someone very strong. I feel like you're someone very strong and very wise. It almost feels like an old soul to me, someone who have grown a lot recently in the last few years and almost changed the whole perception of what kind of life they want to live, what they want to experience, the energy of the feelings, the feelings that you want to feel the majority of your day. For some reason, nature, I feel like nature is important for you. Good food is important to you. I don't know why I got this picture in my mind of everything natural and wholesome, and I like it. I want to look at the bottom of your deck, pile 1, to see the background story here. And we've got the Four of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like I need to reserve my energies. I need to rest. I need to balance myself within. Because we also have this Four of Wands. 4 is a very stable, consistent energy, something that's very constant, doesn't fluctuate much. But this is more about balancing your mind, not letting something trigger you again and again, not letting intrusive thoughts come and completely take you out of your whatever you're currently doing in your life, like of your job, of your focus on your long-term goals. I don't want that thing to come around and completely almost like a puppet. I'm not a puppet. I want to be in control. I want to be at peace in my mind. It's almost like being present in the present for the sake of the future. Very interesting energy. Let's look at your oracle cards, pile 1. Oh my gosh, look at this. We've got this. First of all, where do I even start? Let's start here. We've got this card building blocks. Exactly the energy that your whole reading is what's the word? Oh my gosh, today my English is not working. Your whole reading is about. That's the energy of building yourself up, building a foundation for your life, a basis, almost like making a monument of yourself, laying those bricks one by one, and be it financially, be it just your mental health, be it your confidence, your self-esteem. It's like, I want to feel stable in this life. I want to feel comfortable. I want to know that something won't be taken away from me, or I don't want to worry that this person will leave me. I want to be with someone who I'm sure about, who I'm certain about, who I can depend on. And most of all, I feel like you want to be someone you can depend on. Especially financially, if you've been struggling, or maybe you had a difficult living situation, maybe you depended on someone. Now you want to be free, you want to be stable, you want to be abundant, self-sufficient. Building blocks. And again, this energy of a home, a house. Maybe some of you are building your own house. Want to buy a house, purchase some sort of living, place of living. Very interesting, like the same messages keep popping up. Then we've got this card, Healer of the Ages. Again, unlearning the patterns you used to believe, letting go of the assumptions and past goals or past behaviors that you had, maybe in a relationship, maybe just in the way you approach life. Maybe the things that were triggering you before, they don't anymore. I feel like it's a very important confirmation for many of you here, is that you are doing a really good job at healing yourself, at healing years. For some, I feel like even decades of things that were not helping you. Like not the optimal ways of functioning in this life. Maybe not trusting yourself, maybe not setting boundaries, maybe not sticking up for your needs and desires in this life, not believing in yourself. Things like that. A lot of Wands energy. It's almost like becoming a warrior for yourself, fighting for what you deserve. and being 100% certain and sure that you deserve what it is that you want with this Four of Wands. It's almost there. It's like just reach and grab. Then we've got this card reminder, and it says don't forget. I feel like for many of you it's related to this Eight of Wands and this friend situation that came around in the past for you. Some sort of communication, some person in your life, maybe a friend, maybe a past lover, someone you're dealing with tried to grab your attention again, almost like don't forget about me. I'm still here, I still want a little bit of your time, of your energy, of your attention. And again, I don't feel like they're a bad person, to be honest. It's just, for some reason, they want more of you. They want more of your energy, of your kindness. And I feel like it's almost like a test for many of you, Pile 1. I feel like it's a test of your commitment to your final goal. The fact that this person is reaching out and you are back into communication, or maybe they're somehow in your life again. Very interesting. Like a reminder. I didn't forget you. I didn't move on. Something like that. I still think of you. Then we've got this card Mountain or Strength, and I'm not at all surprised to see it in your reading. And it's very similar to the Seven of Wands energy. This person standing at the top of the hill or a mountain and protecting themselves, fighting for their land that they conquered already, for themselves, like fighting for their life. And I feel like what you're fighting for, it's almost like your life is dependent on it. Be it a perfect, eventually perfect partnership, perfect living conditions, perfect lifestyle. You've been so strong. I feel like a message here is that you've been so strong. You've been through a lot. You have matured so much. Mentally, I feel like mentally became more wise. Like an old person now, that's how you think. Nothing childish about you anymore, nothing immature about you anymore. It's almost like all those goals and values that people start developing after their middle-age years, like 35, 40 and later on. That's how you feel to me, even if you are at the moment 25 or even like 18. That's how you feel, your energy, what you're focused on, what you're working on. Stoic, very stoic energy, and assertive, almost like stubborn a little bit. Then we've got this card New Moon in Libra, and it says a new romantic cycle begins. Very nice energy. And it's like a confirmation for many of you that love is on the horizon again. And Libra is the sign of a stable partnership, a sign of equal give and take, a sign of commitment, of marriage as well here. And if you've been wondering whether something like that is coming around because you've been dissatisfied with whatever you had in your life so far, this is a confirmation for you guys that, yeah, it is coming quite soon. Because we also have this beautiful card, Earth Connection. I love it so much, and I feel like the nature energy I was feeling while reading your tarot cards, for some reason, everything natural, everything like grounding, maybe growing plants, eating natural food, being vegan, or maybe, yeah, wholesome food, focusing on your health. This is the same energy I'm getting from this card as well. Going back to basics, but bringing comfort into it as well. I hope I'm making sense right now, but this is how your energy feels to me with this Four of Wands, this Earth Connection. You don't want, oh, that's the phrase I just got for some reason. You don't want the eye candy, you want the soul food. And apply it to relationships, to your living situation, whatever it is that you're working on at the moment. I feel like that will relate to some of you. That will relate. You will relate to it. Oh my gosh, you guys, my English. I apologize. I want to get a few more cards for you guys. Which deck? Let's do this one. some more messages about what it is that you have to know right now. Pile 1, what do you have to know? And we've got this card Remembrance, and it says resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. Look at that. And we also have this card Reminder. Remember? Remember? And it says don't forget. Again, something is coming back around. Almost like reminding you of something important, something that you forgot. Maybe the feelings are coming up for someone from the past, and you're like, I thought I dealt with that. I thought I've worked through it. I thought I was over the situation. It's almost like the one last time. I want to look at the bottom of the deck as well. We've got this card Enchanted Forest, and it says mystery, magic, excitement. Interesting. And from this deck, what it is that you have to know right now, pile 1. What do you have to know right now? We've got this card Flame of Love, and it says allow the infinite power of love within you to radiate unconditionally in all directions. Yet stand tall in your sense of self and in your own truth. The healing power of love will help you burn through all illusion, and you will discover new possibilities. This is a powerful time of transformation, ideas, creativity. For some reason this line stands out to me. Allow the power of love to radiate unconditionally in all directions, yet stand tall in your sense of self and in your own truth. Standing tall. 7 of Wands energy completely. Protecting yourself. Loving people, but holding strong boundaries. Not agreeing for the sake of agreeing. Not settling for less just because you're afraid to lose someone, or because you feel like the better thing won't come, the better partner won't come, the better opportunity won't come. I have to hold on to this. I have to say yes to this, because what happens if there's nothing better for me? I feel like it's an important message for some of you that you can still love people who come around, who come back to your life. You can still... Forgiveness, I feel like, is important for some of you here. Just got this feeling. You can still show kindness and compassion and love for whatever happened, gratitude. But there is something bigger that you're being prepared for, I feel like, pile 1. With this 4 of Wands. The real deal, the stability, the comfort, the commitment, the ideal living situation. That's what you truly need. And that's something you're fighting for and slowly but surely getting to. Like a goal of yours. You will definitely manifest it, I feel like. With this mountain and strength, you, out of all people, you can do it. And with these building blocks, you are doing a beautiful job. Working on yourself, working on your assertiveness, putting effort every single day, even when you don't want to, maybe, even if you don't feel like it. Say no to the things that are distracting you and have nothing to do with your goals, a final vision of life that you want. At the bottom of this deck, we've got this card Blessings. Beautiful. And it says, blessings, you are being showered with light. Your creativity is being stirred, activated, set alight. An endless stream of rainbow color stems from your heart. Beautiful. So this is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope this reading has given you the answers you were looking for, has given you clarity, has resonated with you. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everyone who chose the blue Chalcedony stone. Let's see what it is that you have to know right now. And we've got the Page of Swords, Messenger, the Hermit, Child, Queen of Swords, and Fortune. Very interesting. Past energies. I feel like for many of you, pile 2, there was some sort of communication in your past very recently. But I feel a little bit of disease about it. It's not what you truly want. It's not getting you to your final goal. It's not making you comfortable. It's just something light-hearted and almost immature. Because the Page of Swords is not the best with words. It's not the best with giving clarity or giving something substantial. It's just talking for the sake of talking. And it could be related to anything. Maybe a relationship for some of you. You used to talk. You talked very recently with someone, maybe from your past, or maybe it's a new person, but it feels like texting to me. I don't feel like it's a face-to-face communication. It could be very well either a phone call or conversing through an app, like chatting, or like social media conversations. But did it make you feel something? I wouldn't say so. There's just it could be a small talk, or could be just a communication with someone who is interested in you, but at the same time it doesn't feel like they say anything that would change your life, make you feel something important, substantial, drastic. It's just, I don't know, a distraction of some sort. That's how it feels to me here. But there's definitely someone you were talking, communicating to. What's happening now? This is very interesting energy with this Hermit and Child. I almost want to clarify it. I have my feelings about it, but give me just a second. I will do a little bit of clarification here. What is this Hermit about for pile 2? You guys, you are tired. It's almost like you made a final decision. I'm done with this. I want a family. I want a family. I don't even want to go around it. I want the real deal. We've got the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. I want what everybody else wants. I want a family. I want stable relationship. I want children. And it's almost like a clarity that came over you. I was looking for that answer. I was looking for that enlightening, almost like insight for myself. And you made a decision. It's almost like a decision in regards to the past situation that you were stuck in, that you were involved in with this Page of Swords person, someone that was taking a lot of your time and attention, and now it's like, I'm gonna go look for it somewhere else. It's like a final decision with the Ace of Swords. I know the truth now. I know my truth. What's most important is that I want a commitment, I want a family, I want this happily ever after with this Ten of Pentacles. I want abundance, I want to feel stable. And we've got a child here as well. Maybe that's, some of you want children, or to finally grow your family, build a family. And the situation I was in the past, now I'm clear that it won't give me that. At least not anytime soon. So I'll just go my own separate way with my little torch and look for almost like a fertile ground for my desires and wishes to come to fruition. it's almost like this is nice because I don't feel almost any fear in you anymore or any disappointment. It's just like, it is what it is. I'm not afraid to be alone, which is very beautiful here with this hermit right in the center of your reading. My guiding light is the life that I can build eventually, is the children that I'm going to have eventually. I'm ready, especially if you're like in your reproductive age, or the family that I can create, the success I can have, successful relationships, successful life, success in my career. I'll continue looking, I'll continue searching. Whether I'm lonely or not, whether I'm completely on my own, that's fine. It doesn't mean that I have to back to unhealthy patterns or relationships or communication that's not leading anywhere. It's just a very empowered feeling I'm getting from you. I like it very much. It's not sad, because many people say that the Hermit, the Page of Swords, many swords energies, Queen of Swords can be a quite defeated and disappointed energy. From you, that's not what I feel. It's almost like illumination. Yeah, it is what it is now. I know what I have to do finally at this moment. Even though I'm going to walk a little bit alone, a little part of my life alone, be it a few months or a few years, but I know what I'm looking for. I know what's my guiding light, which is this 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Wands and this child. I know where I'm headed. Oh, wise energy is coming through from you, very wise and like illuminated. Future energies, we've got the Queen of Swords and Fortune. This is interesting because I feel like now you've become so discerning, so sharp in your mind, so smart with people, with environments you are in, with circumstances, with what's being offered to you, with the seductive things, maybe with money, maybe with people who offer you something but it's not what you truly want. Now it's almost like you always know when to say no, when to refuse, when something is not for you. Especially when there are promises that are being given to you but you don't see anything in the meantime. Especially when you're promised something in a few years or someday in the future, but you don't see anything, like small little things that would confirm that it's possible, whatever is coming in the future. It's almost like, no, I don't want it. However big you paint it, however big you make it seem, no, that's that. Almost like seeing through bullshit, seeing through all of the glitter and sugar coating, whatever people bring to you. I'm good. I know my truth. It's like turning away from the most seductive things, from the biggest promises, from the most interesting, charming, exciting people. A lot of discernment, a lot of clarity. I feel like for this pile, it's like the period of clarifying many things for yourself. Clarity came over you for sure. It's like spotlight. Your mind is illuminated. Now I see the truth. Now I know what I want. Now I see through people. Now you won't be able to fool me anymore. Queen of Swords. Very powerful energy, but I want to get more on this. What is this Queen of Swords about for pile 2? And it's interesting also because I feel like there is a decision that you made recently, that you are done with carrying everything on your own shoulders, all the hardships in life. Especially when you were in a relationship where the other person was just You do your thing, I do my thing. Don't complain. Your problems are your problems, my problems are my problems. Something like that. It's almost like you had to carry all of the responsibility. Maybe, especially if you're a woman, maybe you had to study, work, do the housework, take care of your partner if you had one with this Page of Swords, take care of your maybe rent and healthcare, and it's just overwhelming. It's difficult keeping up your career, everything with this well, I'm going to show you the cards. We've got the Ten of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. I feel like that at some point you have just decided that you deserve more, that it's okay to want financial stability, financial support, help. Again, especially if you're a woman. If you're a man, swap it, however it fits your life. Whatever I'm saying, adjust it. But especially if you're a woman, I feel like you've decided that you want someone that you could depend on, someone that could take care of your needs to whatever extent that you need them to. The smallest thing would be like bring you flowers during the difficult day that you are maybe working and then coming home and doing the housework and whatever it is. It's almost like only then will I open my heart. When I see that someone is investing in me and our life together, and not afraid to take on responsibility with this. I just love this King of Pentacles in this deck. He looks like an old, almost like a caring father to me, like a very warm and compassionate energies coming through from this person. Like, you're fine, I'll take care of that, don't worry. That's what you need, not the Ten of Wands, carrying everything on your shoulders, barely getting by and not complaining ever to make sure that people don't see you as a trouble. It's almost like I'm done with this Queen of Wands. I'm done. I want happiness, I want comfortable life, I want support, I want someone mature. Comparing to this Page of Swords in your past energy. Nowhere near this King of Pentacles. I want stability, I want financial comfort, I want to feel safe enough so I could open my heart. And then we are coming to the Queen of Cups here. So I can show you the depths of me, so I can be nurturing, loving, caring, be able to say those words again. I love you, I miss you. It's almost like your heart got frozen at some point on your journey. That's why you are in this Queen of Swords energy right now, which is very discerning, very, like, no bullshit, straight to the point. Definitely very cold heart. Like in that story, what's the never mind, I'm getting distracted by the children's books in my head. But yeah, definitely, I feel like you've made a decision that as soon as someone shows you that they can invest in you, in your relationship, that they can be your support, that they can be your safe haven, that's when you will open your heart, you will show your love, you will allow yourself to fall back into your femininity, if you're a woman, to become soft, vulnerable, loving, and tender and caring again. For now, the Queen of Swords is what you get. I want to look at the bottom of your deck, pile 2. We've got the Queen of Wands. Yeah, with this Ten of Wands, you were the one who was warming up the whole world in the past, who was just the powerhouse for everybody else, who was inspiring everyone, who was motivating people, who was very passionate, active. Like a role model for everybody around you, just someone with so much love, so much warmth, independence. I can do everything on my own. Now it's almost like I can, but I just want, it's almost like I'm a little bit tired of that. With the Ten of Wands, similar suit, the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Wands. And it's like progression of how much more can you take on? How much more can you agree with? And I feel like you reach the point where you just, this is not what I came here for. This is not a relationship that would make me happy, that I can that can last even. Let's look at your oracle cards. Pile 2. Look at that. So the first card we've got here is community. Again, there is this clarity that came over you about what it is that you want eventually in your life. This hermit and child. And we also got a mama giraffe and a little one, her little kid that she's feeding or teaching or just petting or caring for. And then with this hermit and child, very similar energy of trying to find almost this stability, family, build a family, have a committed relationship, be part of a community of some sort, and all those basic traditional things. I feel like you realize that's your goal. Nothing else will do. Then we've got this card, Goddess of the Moon. For me, it's like going within. This energy is about going within. Not sharing as much of yourself anymore, because the sun energy is the opposite, is expressing yourself fully, sharing your warmth with everybody else, being charismatic, exciting, sharing your optimism. With the moon, it's about, no, I need to take care of my own soul, of my reflect on things, go within, find my inner balance, listen to my own intuition. And with this hermit, very similar energy here. Focusing on yourself. And with the Queen of Swords, then we've got this card, Denial. Again, that feeling of refusing something, refusing to continue with something here. Detaching from some sort of story, detaching from some, be it a connection, be it a friendship, be it a communication with someone here. That's what I'm feeling, at least. Detaching from it and denying yourself the superficial things that are not bringing you anything substantial, that are not, almost like there is no resolution in your past about something that you've been in, some story here. It never comes to anything concrete. And it's almost like this is not for me anymore with this Queen of Swords. I don't want it. I'd rather be alone and almost like going minimalist in some way. Then we've got this card, Green Man and Synergy. Very interesting. And I'm getting the energy of the flow here for some reason. Like, I'm not gonna force anything anymore here. I'm not gonna, with this 10 of Wands that I just pulled out, I'm not gonna try and push this weight up the hill anymore. I'm going to go with the flow, with things that happen naturally. I'm going to let go of control and see how things turn out, see where life leads me. But at the same time, being very, very discerning and keeping your eyes open for what is for you, for your something that resonates with your own truth. Then we've got this card, Full Moon and Capricorn, and it says, the end of a tough cycle approaches. A very nice card to see in your reading. And I feel like you yourself sense it already, that it's been a tough minute for you recently with this Page of Swords, the Hermit, the Queen of Swords. It's almost like all on my own, again, all on my own, containing some sort of happy life, some sort of getting by, maybe building your career, maybe taking care of a child. If someone has a child, it will only resonate for some of you. I feel like for one or two of you, because we've got a little kid here in the cards. Struggling and hustling and grinding, and I feel like it's about, you're about to come out of it. You're about to come out of it. We will get some more clarification to see how and what will come your way, but it's a wonderful confirmation for many of you who have been in a difficult period of your life, maybe even depression, maybe loneliness, maybe just feeling like nothing is even close to what you want. I feel like it's, and now we're in the Capricorn season, so I feel like it's what's happening at the moment, uncovering. Life is going to become easier and easier. And then we've got this card Guardian. Basically a big message here that you're protected. You guys are protected, regardless of how difficult things seem now. Maybe there is nobody who understands you. Maybe financially you're struggling. Maybe you feel like you will never have your own family, have your own stability with this community, have children maybe, find your abundance. There is a message here that you are protected. You are guided and you are held, almost, I feel like. And I keep looking at this little bird. Is it a seagull or maybe a pigeon on this Queen of Swords shoulder? And I feel like your guides, the people, maybe your passed on loved ones, your angels, they're very, very close to you. And this Guardian is like a confirmation for many of you. Let's get some more messages. What it is that you have to know right now, pile 2. What it is that you have to know right now. And we've got this card Zen Garden, and it says Inner Sanctuary. I feel like for many of you it's a perfect time to go within, even if you don't want to find your inner peace, to take care of yourself. There's not much outward activity in your life, and I feel like that it's not supposed to be that way at this moment, maybe this few months. It's important for you to find your basis, to find your stability and equilibrium within you, the peace within you. This deck. Let's get some more messages. Pile 2. What do you have to know right now? And we've got this card Regret. Interesting. I'm going to read you the message at the back of it. It says, there is nothing sadder than looking back on some part of your life with regret, wondering what you could have done but did not. Go for it. Sometimes it's better to try and fail than not to try at all. All is not lost. You still have time to turn the situation around. Let go of fear and apprehension and follow your heart. Very interesting. Maybe some of you are a little bit fearful and scared of pursuing something, of going somewhere on your own, or maybe choosing some sort of situation. It's almost like it's going to be a different thing for each and every one of you, but there's a big message here that you might regret if you don't try. At least try here what it is that's knocking on your door. And with this denial, it's almost like I feel like this is why you're detaching from this. It's almost like you either don't have enough energy or you don't have enough trust in this situation. But I feel like somehow it's meant to show you something, whatever it is you are struggling with at the moment in your life. It's meant to affect you in a certain way, teach you something. And then at the bottom of this deck we've got this card Kuan Yin, and I will read you the message as well. It says, enjoy the journey of life. Be not afraid of its mysteries. Take a chance and follow your heart. You are guided and protected by Kuan Yin, goddess of mercy, compassion and transformation. If you have been wavering about proceeding with something that is dear to you, exactly the same message, then this is your confirmation. Just do it. You guys, there is something big that you want. A big desire, big goal of yours, something that your heart is reaching towards. But you're a little bit scared. The clarity came to you, but now it's like, I don't know about it, I'm not sure. Like a double confirmation we had here, that you should go for it. You should at least try. If it doesn't work out, so be it. You've learned from it. If it does, then let me know what manifests from it. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this reading has given you clarity, has given you answers you were looking for, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everyone who chose the citrine stone. Let's see what it is that you have to know right now. And we've got 6 of Swords, Constancy, 9 of Swords, Joyfulness, the Hermit, and Gift. Feels like quite a turbulent period in your life at the moment, especially emotionally and mentally. Very recently in the past, it's almost like you chose to move on from something, to something that you've known, to something that's familiar, from something that's stable and that was giving you some sort of feeling of safety, of I know this is not dangerous, this is something I've been in the past, at least I have this is the feeling I'm getting. It's almost like I'm choosing new, I'm choosing to move on over something that I've known, over something that's maybe easy, over something that's it's like going away from stability of some sort. Maybe it was a stable connection here, if this is a relationship, or a connection that was in your life for quite some time, but you chose to move on because it wasn't serving you. Or some sort of situation that was in your life, but you were delaying this, making that final choice and detaching from it, especially mentally. I feel like you made that difficult choice and moved on. Some of you, I feel like, even chose loneliness over maybe a relationship that was helping you feel more togetherness, like you would with someone else. It's already good. Even if it's not what I want, I feel like settling. You chose not to settle. Moving on with the 6 of Swords. Maybe even some of you traveled here, moved away, but especially mentally chose to pack up basically and move on, move ahead in your life, to better shores, to something new. Interesting energy. But now I don't feel like you're still over that situation, because now we've got this 9 of Swords and joyfulness. Now there's a lot of anxiety in you. Did I make the right choice? Maybe there is guilt. Maybe there is this feeling of, what if I made a mistake? What if I chose the easy way? What if people are judging me? There's a lot of overthinking here. Maybe very intrusive thoughts. I feel like many of you are struggling to sleep peacefully. It's almost like it's very overwhelming. Like your thoughts, they are on repeat. They never stop. It's like when you're trying to fall asleep, but your thoughts are driving you crazy. Can this story just stop playing on in my mind? I want to let go. I want to stop thinking about it. And it's almost like you cannot find joy just yet because of that transition that you made. I cannot find peace and happiness just yet. And also there's this feeling, maybe I lost the good thing. Maybe I missed out on some sort of opportunity of something that could bring me happiness, that could bring me pleasure and satisfaction of some sort. Maybe I could still get something from it. Maybe there's something more. All of that ruminating and overthinking, it's happening in you. Future energies. I feel like with this Hermit, there is a lot of sovereignty. I can't pronounce that word. Oh my gosh. Sovereignty. Yeah, that's it. That you're moving towards. Illumination. Finding yourself. Being comfortable with yourself. Trying to find answers for yourself. Basically trying to find what it is that you're looking for. But it feels pretty comfortable. It's almost like I see the gift in it. I see why it had to happen for me with this hermit. I almost want to clarify it, because it's fishing for something valuable for me. Let me see, what is this hermit about here for part 3? What is this hermit about? Trying to find clarity. You just want clarity, you want answers. I feel like you're moving on to illumination, moving towards illumination. And for that, I feel like you need time for yourself, on your own. You need a moment to appreciate what you've got at the moment, to appreciate the beauty in your life, to appreciate the small things. Because it's almost like you were taking on a lot recently in the past. We've got the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Three of Wands. You need to simplify your situation somehow. You need to make your life easier. And that's why you had to refuse some connection, some situation here, maybe something that was lasting in your life for quite some time, maybe the last few years. I want things to be simpler, to be more clear, because I'm taking on more than I need to carry while I'm staying here, and it's not fair. And I feel like in the past your future seemed quite dark. It might still look like that. Quite dark, quite confusing, because all of these cards are quite murky. And with the Ten of Wands, you basically were wandering, carrying this load all on your own in the dark. Being completely lonely, totally responsible for yourself, grinding and hustling and trying to figure out where is the light at the end of the tunnel here. And it's coming, I feel like it's coming for you, pile 3. With the Three of Wands, the brightest card here that you got. It's almost like the horizon is going to show up. It's going to show up soon. You're going to see where you're headed, your next destination, whatever is coming to you. But take time and lavish, if that's the word, enjoy the isolation or loneliness or emotional distance that you feel from others while you have it, because it's going to end and you need the clarity that it's currently giving you. Be on your own, focus on it, because somehow I feel like it's a blessing in disguise what you're going through at the moment, and what's going to last a little bit more with this hermit energy. You're going to get very valuable answers and clarity that you're looking for. If you skip this part, you might repeat the same. It's not that you will repeat the same lessons, but you won't get the gift that you're meant to receive through what you've been through recently. You'll see the path ahead very soon. You'll have a plan, you'll have a strategy. You know exactly what steps to take. You will know. But for now, it's like, take care of yourself. Get to know yourself. Gift yourself, maybe. Nourish yourself. Take yourself out. Whatever it is. Buy yourself that, whatever, nice dinner, new bag, whatever you spoil yourself with. It's important. It's almost like I'm missing something here. We will see with the oracle cards, but it's almost like there is something that you are not seeing and I'm not seeing yet. Because we are very stuck in overthinking, in sleepless nights and confusion and maybe a little bit of guilt and loneliness. But I don't feel like it will last. There is a blessing in disguise in what you're going through right now. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, pile 3. Oh yeah. And we've got the 3 of Wands again. I'm heavily sensing an energy of relocation for many of you here, pile 3. Maybe you've been planning it. Maybe it's been at the back of your mind, but the situation... I'm sorry you guys, my dog keeps moving the camera. But the situation in the world has been going against you, against your plans. But we've got the 3 of Wands here. We've got the 6 of Swords here, which is the energy of movement, of relocating. The Hermit is sitting, in this deck particularly, is sitting on a globe, and the ships are sailing around it. And the 3 of Wands here with the ship and movement, and the 3 of Wands is usually the energy of expanding your horizons, moving, seeing new things, experiencing new adventures, opportunities. I feel like some of you might travel soon. For some reason, maybe you put it on a back burner, or you stop thinking about it. But it's in the making somehow. I don't know how to explain it. There is a movement in the future for you. There is change. You'll be able to make a plan of some sort. You'll be able to come up with a strategy. The roads will open for you. The doors will open for you. That's what I'm feeling for you guys. It's almost like I have to be somewhere where I'm not. Like looking at the horizon and a yearning for somewhere else. Let's look at the oracle cards you have, pile 3. You guys, you can make it up. Look at this. So the first card we've got here is the World. I was feeling it. I keep seeing the globe. I keep seeing movement and expansion and new places, traveling. It's almost like you're not allowed to see it yet, to plan it, or maybe to buy the real tickets, or to plan your travel, your vacation, your move, your immigration, whatever it is. Maybe some of you want to study somewhere, maybe some of you want to move to the person you love, or whatever it is. But it's still in the prospects, it's still in the making. It's just you're being refocused to something else. Focus on you, like you're being redirected for some reason. But it's coming here. It's since these are the messages that you have to know, I feel like it's a confirmation for some of you if you've been wanting to move. It's coming. And then another card, like a second confirmation, movement. Absolutely. It's coming towards you. Don't settle where you are. I feel like for many of you it's a big message that don't buy that next plant that is $20, cost $20, because you'll have to give it to your neighbor since you're moving in 6 months or even a year. It's coming. Don't buy those pots, don't buy those cute cups, because you won't be able to package it. I feel like it's the advice I needed all my life, because I love handmade things and plants and beautifying my space. I have a stellium in my 4th house, and I always leave it behind. I gift everything to people, and the next place I move to, I buy lots of stuff again and spend so much money. Anyway, I just got distracted. Maybe someone will relate to it, who knows. But it feels like there's a big message here. Don't settle where you are, because you're about to move. You're about to explore some more. The big gift is coming. Restore your energies. I feel like it's important. Fix your sleep. You guys, I feel like you don't get enough rest. Your mind is so hectic and stressed. You need to get some rest, because what's coming to you is big. You're going to sail to new shores. You'll need a lot of energy. Take care of yourself for now. Then we've got this card, DNA and Karma. It's interesting, because it's almost like that feeling of confusion and worry and maybe guilt that I'm getting from you with this 9 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. It's almost like you've left something behind, but you feel like it's not done. I don't know why. It just feels like it was in your life for so long. It's like an integral part of your life, but then it's almost like there is more that you have to give to it, and it's like nagging on your soul. It's still lingering around in your energy. Something, maybe something related to your family, or some difficulties in your relationships. Something you have to do, but you feel like you've done enough at the same time. But then there is this guilt or worry or fear about the future. I feel like for many people, for all of you, it will be a different thing. But the main message is just some tricky situation that doesn't really resolve, and you feel like you need to untangle those knots yourself. But you chose to move on. You chose to just retrace, basically. Okay, let's move on here. Then we've got, where do I even start? Then we've got this beautiful card, the answers you need are coming, and it says full moon in Gemini. Definitely the answers are coming. You will find them. You're fishing for them. I don't know why. I keep looking at this hermit mermaid that she's fishing on the world. Is it? You guess? I guess you will see what I mean if I show you the card. She's just fishing on the world, trying to find the clarity, trying to find the next destination, the next good thing, the next chapter, next step even. And I feel like the communication is coming to you as well with the full moon in Gemini. If you're wandering in the dark right now, it's not going to last. That's a big message for you guys here. It's not going to last. There is shift. There are shifts coming. There is movement coming. There is resolution coming. What's happening now is not so bad at all. It's a blessing in disguise. Even if it feels confusing, dark, hopeless, and you feel guilty or maybe unsettled, it's going to get brighter soon. Then we've got this card, higher power. There's a bigger meaning to all of this. I feel like you're being led exactly where you're supposed to be, with exactly who you're supposed to be with, because the final card we have here is relationship. And I'm so happy to see that we've got dolphins here and like oceanic mood, with this card being all blue. And then in the rest of the cards we have oceans or water or the globe, or again fishing and mermaids. Somehow just a very nautica mood for this reading. Again, I feel like there will be beautiful doors that are opening for you, new relationships that will be just the one that you were looking for, the one that make you happy, connections that will be fulfilling your heart, that will make you happy. And with this higher power, it's like there is this feeling that you're being led. You're being led. You are being taken care of, protected, and led exactly where you should be. Even if it feels like that you are lost at the moment. Even if you feel like, I have no idea where I'm going. I can't see the end, the end of the light at the end of the tunnel. You will see it eventually. And there is a beautiful relationship that's coming your way that's going to make you very happy. I want to get a few more cards for you, pile 3. What it is that you have to know right now. Pile 3. What it is that you have to know right now. I feel like this one wants to come out. Beautiful card. It says healing. Reconnecting with your true nature. Absolutely. It's almost as though this is what you're doing currently with this hermit and gift. You need this moment for yourself. You need this period of reflecting, of connecting to yourself, taking care of your needs, restoring your energy, sleeping more, asking yourself those important questions that nobody else around you is asking you, finding out what it is that you value in life, what it is that you would want to have. Even as simple as the food that you like to eat. I feel like that's the healing that almost like the covered healing that is going to happen through all of this. And reconnecting with your true nature. Coming back to yourself. This is what it feels like to me with this hermit. Choosing yourself. Let's get one more message. Where is the deck that I want to use? Oh, there it is. Pile 3. What it is that you have to know right now? You guys, and we've got the card, the journey. The journey. Oh, you guys, you are traveling somewhere, you are moving, you are relocating, you are going on vacation. I'm so sorry, Pile 3, my camera died, so I had to restart, but the final card we have for you is the journey. And it says, you are soaring to new heights. Experiment, play, allow your spirit the freedom to explore new and exciting possibilities for your life. Follow the rainbow across the horizon, a pot of gold awaits. It's almost like there's some place that's waiting for you, the person that's waiting for you, the relationship that's waiting for you. You've got to move, you're about to move somewhere. Even if now it seems impossible, you're a little bit hopeless, worried, anxious about it. At the bottom of the deck we've got this card Magic, and it says magic, blessings, transformation, a blessing in disguise. It's coming your way. Keep an open heart and mind. Beautiful energy. Yeah. So this is all I have for you, Pile 3. I hope this reading has resonated with you, has given you clarity, has answered some of your questions. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.